Hey guys, so today I'm going to talk about a couple of things that happened in free agency over the past couple of days. A lot of deals already went down today, but there are two major deals that, I don't know, didn't seem right, were awkward, uh, were actually really surprising. One, Kevin Durant left Oklahoma City to go to the Golden State Warriors, creating the Big Four. And Wade decided to leave Miami and go to Chicago, his hometown. So the first thing, so Durant left Oklahoma City, and to me it seemed like a weak move. To be honest, he's like the first big name guy who decided to team up with other guys who already won a championship to try to get one for himself instead of trying to win a championship for the team he's played for his entire career. So I think that's a little bit that's not cool. And now he's left the Oklahoma City Thunder without much, and they're thinking about what to do with Russell Westbrook right now. And they have other pieces, but they're not even gonna get close to winning a championship because they don't have Kevin Durant. But the Warriors now, they were the darlings of the NBA. Now they're gonna be the villains because now they have Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Andre Iguodala, Draymond Green, and Kevin Durant as your starting five. And then you have Sean Livingston and people like that coming off the bench, which is crazy. I think that's a super team. I think they're going to win next year, to be completely honest. Unless one or two of those players get injured. Let's say Steph Curry gets injured or something, or Kevin Durant gets injured, or Clay gets injured. Then there are some weaknesses they could exploit. Um, but in the West, the only team that could really contend with Golden State right now, I would have to say are either the Clippers or the Spurs. I don't think there's any other team that is as good. Portland's climbing up, but they're not there. Memphis is not there. They're all like the next tier right after Golden State. Portland, Memphis, Clippers too. They're next tier. Rockets, Pelicans. All these teams are next tier. They don't have a chance with against the Warriors in my opinion. But I don't think the Warriors at the same time, they're not gonna break the 73-9 record that they put up this year. It's gonna be really difficult to do that. If they do that, it's gonna be a remarkable season. But I don't think that they would rather rest their players for the postseason. I would suppose like get like 50, 60 wins and then they're done. And they'll rest their starters and play all these other guys. So the other news, Dwayne Wade, he's honestly my favorite player. I'm a Miami Heat fan myself, and he decided to leave Miami and go to Chicago, and I was really sad yesterday because yeah, I don't know. So Wade was drafted by the Heat. He won 3 championships with the Heat, and he's now gone. He has the franchise records for points, assists, um, I think steals and something else too. And so their franchise player is now gone. He went to Chicago. So the starting lineup for Chicago has Rondo at point guard, Wade at shooting guard, and Jimmy Butler at shooting forward now. I mean small forward. Keep on saying shooting forward. Small forward. So you have Rondo, Wade, and Butler. I'm not sure how they're gonna work it out, but we'll just see. I think the Wade situation is similar to what LeBron did 2 years ago. So LeBron decided to go back home to Cleveland to help them win a championship, and Wade, I think he just decided that I'm not really being respected by Pat Riley and the Miami Heat franchise. I'm their franchise player, but I'm no longer the number one priority. So let me go home and play for Chicago, a team that I was close to going to in 2010, but I decided to stay in Miami, and now I have another chance to play for my home team. And I grew up there, so let me go and play with them. I respect his decision, but at the same time, I'm not too thrilled about it because I am I'm a Heat fan too. I used to be a Heat fan, that is, because I'm actually a Wade fan, so now that he's gone, I'm also gone, and I don't like Chicago, so I've decided that I'm gonna start rooting for the Minnesota Timberwolves. So I've completely lost it in the with the Heat, and I do think the Heat organization is partly to blame for this because um Wade took pay cuts in both 2010 and 2014 so that other people could get money, and now when he wants the money, and and for Durant they were willing to shit out players and do certain things, but they're not willing to do the same for Wade, which is a problem. So so Wade is gone, Durant is gone. It's gonna be the Heat and the Thunder. I feel really bad for those two teams. They still have good pieces. I mean, if Chris Bosh can come back, uh, they could they could still make a run with Dragic, Winslow, and Richardson. They're two young guys. Bosh and Whiteside, but they're basically a first round playoff team at best. I don't think they'll get past there unless Dragic has an amazing season, or Bosh has an amazing season, or Whiteside has an amazing season. They can't compete with Cleveland and what's this? I don't know what other team. The Celtics are going to be really good next year. They won't even be able to compete with the Celtics. And for the Thunder, they they're probably like a number. They're probably going to be competing for the number 7 seed to the number 10 seed. That's where I see them. So they're going to be a borderline playoffs. Like they'll be in that area because Westbrook is MVP candidate always. They got Oladipo. He's a good player. They still have Steven Adams. They still have Enes Kanter. They got some rookies in Demontis Sabonis. They lost Ibaka, but I think they can live with that. So they're still growing, and I think it all depends on what Westbrook wants to do now that Durant is gone. Like if Westbrook doesn't want to sign a long-term deal with the Thunder, the Thunder might have to rebuild. In that case, Westbrook could be traded somewhere. Let's say the Lakers or even Miami. So just look out for that. And now for the Warriors. Um, so they have 4 All-Stars on their team. 5 is with Iguodala because Iguodala was a All-Star in previous years. So I think that's a great lineup because you're gonna have those players rotating all the time. It's a small lineup, and you have shooters all across, and you have Iguodala as your main defender and Draymond Green as your other defender. So you have defending and an offensive explosion coming on both sides of the ball. So really I think the Warriors are outright the favorite. And now in Chicago, just having Rondo, Wade, and Butler there, it's gonna be hard to see them how they fit. But another good thing with Chicago bringing Wade in, I mean they're not gonna win a playoff with him, but by the time he retires uh or like is waiting for his next contract 3 years 2 or 3 years from now, he would have he would have helped out all the young guys on the team like Nikola Mirotic, Bobby Portis, Doug McDermott, help them grow so that they could have a bright future. It's the same thing like what he did in Miami with Justice Winslow and Josh Richardson and all the other young guys like Tyler Johnson. So he even helped the Mario Chalmers grow and Norris Cole when they had the championship team. So yeah, Wade's gonna have that type of role too, and he's gonna be a great locker room voice. And now I mean this changes the complexion and idea that you have to be loyal to your team. I mean it's more about the money now and doing what's best for you. So the players did what's best for them, and so I mean I understand that, but the fans don't really like it per se. So yeah, we'll just have to see what other things shake out. July 7th was the first date that the teams could actually sign their players on with contracts and on actual paper. So there are going to be more deals going down, and we'll see what happens. Thanks, guys, and I'm waiting for my next episode tomorrow. See ya.